here with Ryan from Slightly Stoopid before the Hard Rock Live show. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you taking the time to chat with me.
No problem.
Yeah, so I guess, how did the Blazed and Confused tour line up? How was that decided, I guess?
Well, back earlier in the beginning of the year when we started kind of deciding what we were doing for the summertime, we had tossed around a few names. We had a list of 5 or 6 names, and obviously Snoop and Stephen Marley and even Mickey Avalon were all very high on that list out of bands that we wanted to work with. It just so happened that we got on it early enough that they were all still available, and next thing you know, our management's calling their management and agents talking to their agents and all the powers that be, and here we are. So
Wow.
it's been great.
No, that's cool. And then I noticed the person with the press release, that the publicity person mentioned that she's like, you got to check out the Funny or Die, this, what was it called, the Snoop closet, or something, that promo
right.
spot. How did that whole thing come about?
I wasn't there, but I heard it was a riot.
Yeah.
And apparently it was our 2 founding members, Miles Dowdy and Kyle McDonald, and Mini-Me
Yeah.
and Snoop Dogg and Steven.
Yeah.
And we're all in the room together. And go figure. Random combination of people.
Yeah, the Mini-Me, and it's like, whoa. I mean,
Yeah.
that just, he pops out anyway, as far as it's like, whoa, what is he doing there? It's like, just random, I guess.
From what I understand, they did kind of like a spoof on like a Heineken commercial.
Oh, okay.
And so it's kind of this current ad thing that Heineken's been running, and the Blazing Infused kind of tour promo is sort of like a takeoff on that. And it's supposed to be really funny. I haven't even seen it.
Oh, you haven't seen
No.
it? Yeah, it's definitely entertaining. I mean,
Nice.
well, it took a while for it to load on my computer, but for a while I could only hear the audio, and it's girls. I guess they scream, when they see the shoe closet of the one girl. That's and then it. On the, I guess the other side of the closet is where all the guys are.
Right,
and
the
stuff.
grow room
Yeah,
is.
exactly. So all I heard was, girls screaming, like that high pitched scream, and I'm like, what is going on? And I'm like, so finally I went to another computer. I'm like, okay, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
It's like that makes more sense.
I heard
now.
it was hilarious. I got to check it out.
You got to check it out. It's worth it. It's
before the
definitely-
tour is over, definitely.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Well, what can people expect to see tonight on stage?
Tonight is actually going to be really fun. It's a little different because it's just us and Steven. So it's going to be longer sets from both bands.
Nice.
Kind of a little more of an intimate kind of vibe because up till this point, it's mostly been all 4 bands in the lineup. And so tonight is actually kind of a treat because you get 2 bands playing longer sets and just overall like a cool kind of setting. So for me, for us, it's a little easier because, when you have 4 bands and 4 crews and 4 production teams and 8 buses and all that, it can be pretty intense. And so this is the way we normally tour with, 1 or 2 other artists, and it's a little easier to maintain. So we're looking forward to having a good vibe, and Steven and his band are amazing live.
Oh yeah.
And so for us to be able to play with them on the same stage, and it's just a really, it's a good lineup. We're excited about it for tonight.
Yeah, and I'm excited too. I mean, especially, and I'm glad to hear that the sets are longer too. I mean, it's going to be great. It'll be a great show. I mean, because I know you all and Steven are the 2 people I wanted to see most anyway. So it's perfect that that's what I get tonight. I get everybody that I wanted to see, really, really wanted to see. So
Cool.
That'll be great. What has been the most memorable moment on this tour so far for you?
You know what? Just watching the other guys' shows. I mean, like I said, just touring with this kind of quality, of talent is just, it's fun because every day, not only is everyone kind of hanging out backstage and kind of becoming good friends, but, you're getting to see, acts of quality every single night. And I can say that every band so far has really brought, high energy and a good show every single night. You know what I mean? And that's hard to do. And that's, to me, what separates kind of the professionals from the amateurs, in certain words. It's just really cool to be able to see that. And, for us, it's like touring's always sort of a family process. We kind of, you meet everyone the first week and you kind of hang out. And, you don't really know the guys too well. And then kind of the second week and, you've seen each other every day and long hours every day. And by the 3rd week where we are now, it's like everyone's high-fiving and, hey, you remember the other night when
Yeah.
you had 28 drinks and we were all laughing at you? You know, just little quirky stories start popping up, and that's when it really starts kind of getting fun, because then you create that kind of camaraderie and that family that we like.